We start off, though, with breaking news tonight. Some intense debate on gun legislation right here in our state.
Lawmakers are still discussing amendments and deciding who should or who should not be allowed to buy a gun in Maryland. ABC 2 News' Christian Schaefer live at Annapolis tonight. Christian.
Yeah, guys, this debate started late this afternoon, and here at 11 o'clock at night, it is still going on in Annapolis in the Senate Judicial Proceedings Committee. The 11 members discussing two things today: the governor's proposed repeal of the death penalty in Maryland and also gun control. After Sandy Hook in Connecticut, a lot of governors across the country have been talking about gun control. Governor O'Malley certainly among them. There's a number of proposals all wrapped into this big bill that they're trying to pass that they've been talking about tonight. The governor wants tougher background checks. He wants people to have to provide fingerprints to the police before they would be allowed to buy a gun in Maryland. He's also calling for people to get a kind of hands-on weapon familiarization course, a training course, before you're allowed to buy a gun in Maryland. Today, the committee knocked that down from an 8-hour course to a 4-hour course. They also lowered the price on that. They're also, but the big part of the debate today that lasted several hours was about keeping mentally ill people away from being able to buy guns, whether they've been voluntarily committed themselves to some kind of mental institution or whether they've been involuntarily committed. There was a lot of agreement on the panel that people who have been involuntarily committed to some kind of mental institution should not be allowed to buy guns. There was very little agreement on those who are seeking help for some sort of mental issue themselves. They're saying that if there was a person who thought they needed some mental help and that they later might not be allowed to buy a weapon because they went and sought that help, that might deter them from going to get the help in the first place. So that was the big discussion that lasted all day, but those proposals by the governor as of tonight are still alive in their current form.